Hello, my name is Linh Luong. Today I'm going to do my presentation about Oracle database system. So what is this Oracle database system? This is a multi-model relational database management system. It was produced and marketed by Oracle Corporations. It's used for running online transaction processing or data warehousing or mix between both for database workload, and is available by several service providers on premise or on cloud or hybrid between clouds installation. So in another words, uh, you can store your database on your console, on your PC, at home or at work. But through this system, you can upload it into the cloud, and you can access to your database anywhere you go. So you can work from house, and then you can upload it to the cloud, and then you go to work. You work on another computers, so it's really convenient. This database system run on most major platforms like Windows, Linux, Unix, and Mac OS. Let's talk about the history. So it was founded in 1977 by Larry Ellison and two of his friends, Bob Miner and Ed Oates, in their company Software Development Laboratories, later become Relational Software Inc. And in 1983, they changed the name to Oracle System Corporation. And today, the name will change again to Oracle Corporation for short. Another fun fact: the name Oracles come from the code name of CIA-funded project Ellison. The history of the development for this database system. In 1979, Oracle version 2 was the first commercial available SQL-based DBMS. In 1983, the version 3 was released, and it was the first relational database to run on mainframes, mini computers, and PCs. Version 4 was released in 84, and 1 year later the Oracle 5 was released, and this is supported client server computing and distributing database system. 1988, Oracle version 6 introduced the first version of PL and SQL language, and today's the database 19C, which were released in 2019. Let's talk about the key features. So this system have logical data structure, which use the logical data structure to store data, which ensure a higher security level. The system also have partitioning. This is high performance features that allow you to divide the large table into different pieces and store each piece across the storage devices. Memory caching allows to scale up a very large database that still can perform at a high speed. Another key feature is data dictionary. You can see in the picture right here. It includes a set of internal tables and a view that support administer Oracle database more effectively. So you can see what type of data inside the table, which give you a better control over your database. Backup and recovery is ensure the integrity of data, so you can recover your database in case of system failure or some crash. Clustering. This Oracle database system have the Oracle Real Application Clusters, which help the system to run without interruption of service and smoother. So application, there's a lot of application were developed along with this database system, like Database Express Edition, SQL Developer, SQL CL, Application Express, Java, Nest, Python, PHP, C++, PL, SQL, and SQL, etc. This is the icon from the application. So how does this work? The Oracle database system gonna manage the information stores and it can store the data into the table if needed. It have to modify, extract, and search for information within a database. It store data in a different formats and access them through application like text, numbers, image, video files, So one of the major tracking for Oracle database system is database administrators. It helps to install and operate Oracle server and application tools, allocate system storage, and planning future storage requirements for the database system, creating primary database structures, creating primary objects like tables, views, indexes, modify the database structure, enroll user, and maintain system security, monitor and optimize the performance of the database, planning for backup and recovery of the database information. This is the tools for Oracle database right here. Oracle Universal Installer, to have to install the database software, database configuration system, operating system, net manager, net configuration system. So SQL Plus gonna have to get SQL ready. Recovery manager is gonna have to back up your database and recover. Database gonna have to import export table. The loader right here, SQL loader, is gonna have load data from file to database. And this is another example for application for Oracle database system with the which is called DB Sport Documenter for Oracle. So you can see the table right here and your database, and inside right here on this side gonna show the data for the table, and which is the key, and down here gonna have the SQL script, and this side gonna have you to setting for your database and your table. Another tool, if another example is this is the tool for database managers, which is the tool Oracle Enterprise Managers. This is the read control, and the version is 10G. So it's gonna give you a general look about your database, like the server up, the days, the size, and response time, and have a views about what work and what not for you to adjust. So why we use Oracle database? The browser, the user can create partition to achieve greater administrative control over the data. Operator offers greater data security and smooth transactional process, efficient optimize complex queries, and it have a dynamic support for the development of application with different technologies. Smart suggestion gonna help developer work more easily and efficiently. It have a sturdy and stable performance. The cons is the pricing plan is not really good for startup and smaller enterprises. Client application gonna get plugged in automatically, and it can get really annoying sometimes when you don't want it. Design look a little bit outdated, and they consume a lot of resources and lacks while dealing with significant store and procedure. And this is another tool for Oracle database systems, SQL Developer. It's really a powerful tool, an IDE for writing SQL code. You can write a code right here, and they can output right here, and you can check what work and what not, and modify right here. This is the table, and this is gonna be the values. So in conclusion, Oracle RDBMS is one of the most object relational tools that introduce some crucial capabilities, and it enables business with enterprise scale database technology can be stored on premise or in the clouds, and it is designed to withstand hardware failures, so it helps to have a better performance, a higher capacity, and it can be easily scaled when needed. However, the pricing plan isn't a good idea for startup company. And this is it. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you.